Okay, so I actually have two examples in this video. In the first one, we see that you've got a 7x, minus 7x on the left, and a 10x on the right. Now, I always like to have my variable on the left, so I'm going to subtract 10x from both sides. This is a subtraction step. So I'm going to say 13 minus 17x is greater than or equal to negative 4. Okay, then I can solve this like we have in the past. I'll subtract 13 from both sides. And that's, again, a subtraction step. So don't have to worry about the inequality. And I get negative 17x is greater than or equal to negative 17. Now I'm going to divide by negative 17. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry about that. But that says switch the inequality, right? So x is less than or equal to 1, okay? So the inequality switched. I do the math. I get an x on the left and a 1 on the right. Okay, x is less than or equal to 1. I won't graph it this time. Negative infinity to 1 with a square bracket. But you could graph it. All right. So now here's our other example. See, we have all these fractions in there. But I still have an x on the left and an x on the right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be bringing this x term over to the other side, to the left side. So I'm going to have negative 3/4 x minus 2/3 x is greater than or equal to negative 5/8. Well, that's a messy little problem. Now, there's ways to eliminate the fractions, but the book didn't do it that way. And you can, you just multiply through by the LCD, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it with the fraction so you can see it. You'd get a common denominator, so you'd have to multiply by 3 here, and you'd have to multiply by 4 here. And then that would give you negative 9/12 x minus 8/12 x is greater than or equal to negative 5/8. Okay, negative 9 minus 8 is going to be negative 17/12 x, greater than or equal to negative 5/8. Okay, so how do you get rid of that negative 17/12? Because you want to get x by itself. You'll have to multiply by the reciprocal. So, and it's going to be negative. So negative 12 over 17, and you'll do that on both sides. Okay, so then that's going to give me x. I did multiply by a negative number. And then I'm going to get 60 over, what's 8 times 17? 6, carry over 5, 136. Oh, I don't want to do that. You could, and then you have to reduce. Why didn't I just cancel? That's what you're thinking, right? Why didn't she just, oh, there goes my 8. Why didn't she just cancel? 4 goes into there 2 times. 4 goes into there 3 times. There. I like that better. That gives me 15 over 34. Then I don't have to reduce it. Okay, that's the answer. But in interval notation, it's going to be from negative infinity to 15/34, and that'll have a square bracket. All of these have been less than symbols, but one of these days we'll have a greater than symbol.